Damn,
All right.
Simon.
All right, welcome to 35 All Grip. Got Ed Garner with me at the studio. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
Thank you for being here. We got a lot to get into today. I got a little short intro for the listeners that might not know who Ed is. So here we go. All right. Ed's been a team rider for some of the biggest brands in the industry and has the video resume to go with it. He's an artist, owns his own lifestyle brand, Yoke Crew, and even has a pro model fingerboard. Who do you know with that going on? Ed is the Yoke General. So, while we're on the topic of Yoke, I actually have a guest question from Tyler Hunt to start us off.
Okay.
So here we go.
Yo, what's up, Dan? This is Tyler, a.k.a. Mama, a.k.a. Killer Cake Pops. I heard you were interviewing Ed this week, and I had a question for him. I wanted to know kind of the origin story about Yoke Crew, like when it started, who were the original members, and what Yoke Crew means. Hope you all have a good interview. Talk to you soon.
Oh, man, that's a big conceptual question, historical question. I mean, Yoke Crew started, it's a Maryland thing. It was like a Maryland crew.
All right.
It started out, John Cruder was selling these wristbands that said eggs all day. And I just came up with, like, Yoke Crew off of that. I didn't even know it was, like, originally supposed to be Yoke Crew. Like, yolk, like, because but that's how it started. Like, it was like an egg yolk, you know what I mean? Egg yolk, like Yoke Crew, because he had the eggs all day bracelet. And then from there, it just kind of blew up. Like, because of how much we was skating together and, like, that era of skating, and then we had a name to go with our crew, it just kind of turned into its own animal.
Okay.
But yeah, the original members was, like, me, Dan Fonts, Jacob Roberts, Spencer Flaherty, John Cruder, Anthony Ficina, Kyle Reynolds. You know what I mean? Like, names that unfortunately don't skate anymore, but they were heavy in their day, heavy skaters.
No kidding. Yeah, I recognize some of those names for sure. I haven't heard a few of them in a while, but was that like your original kind of squad you came up with when you started downhilling?
Definitely. Like, first it was just me and Dan Fonts.
Okay.
But it's like, yeah, and then those were our homies because they lived like 25 minutes away. And we would skate with them a bunch. Spencer helped film all of our Yoke Crew media. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I filmed John Cruder's first part that got him sponsored by Lanyards. I just did that myself.
Dang. What were you filming with? You remember?
It was like a T4i Canon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something decent.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, we would film each other. We was trying to get sponsors, and we was actually good, so like we actually could get them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like some crews was like wanted to get sponsored, but they was ass. Shout out to y'all though still, but I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yoke Crew, man, and we still here today. this is the new hat, and yeah, just what it means is like it's community, man, community and an elite squad of downhill skateboarders. That's what it means and stands for.
Well, I've always admired Yoke Crew. You got like your own thing going on, and it's like these like apparel drops are like they sell out immediately. Seems like. So I still got to cop some Yoke Crew, but
limited runs, man.
We'll link the listeners.
Yeah, they
in the bio.
DM me. I might have a couple hats.
Yeah, we'll get y'all in some Yoke gear. So coming up, like how did you discover downhill? Like what were you a skateboarder first, or what was your kind of vibe when you were younger?
I started off as like a skate poser, bro.
Hell yeah.
Like just like a admirer of skateboarding. Like that's how I got into fingerboarding.
Okay.
And like I was into fingerboarding first.
I was gonna ask, fingerboarding came first.
Yeah, fingerboarding came first.
Okay.
And then I eventually like got into skating because Dan Fonts got me into longboarding while I got him into weed. And we became best friends after that. It was over.
That's a good friendship.
Yeah, it was great.
What board, like, what'd you hop on when you started?
My first board was a loaded Tantien.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, loaded Tantien, and then I got a Evo like shortly after that.
Okay. What time frame, like year wise, do you think this was?
It's like 2011.
Okay.
Yeah.
2011.
Maybe 2010.
Hell yeah. What did you have, like, videos and stuff? Like Dan got you into it, and then what was your what was your next move? What was your, like, plan with longboarding?
There was no plan. It was just like, it started off just something that we would do on the weekends. And then I guess, like, over time we got better. Like, Dan was better first. Like, he could always do stand-ups first out of, like, the whole Maryland crew. Back then there were some even dudes that was skating, like Will Duncan, Matt Rosberg, and they were like the hot shit in Maryland, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
This dude Matt Rosberg, he used to skate without a helmet, but he had raw stand-ups like before anyone, and it was like we thought he was the hottest shit like ever.
No helmet gang.
Yeah. But yeah, then I eventually just got better and better, and then me and Dan got on Full Bag. That was my first, like, sponsor situationship.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were on Full Bag.
Yeah, it was on Full Bag. I had it was like the TM. It was like this board called the TM something. Because I remember the Full Bag Elise was out, like the Switzer board.
That's the only board I know from them.
Yeah, but like I wanted to be like cool, so I was like, I can't ride that. I gotta ride something else out the lineup. So I like found this board, like the TM. So it was just like it was like a top mount or like a brick, but it was flat as fuck, like no concave shit going on. But I remember that I was just so hyped to rock that shit, and like ever since then, I guess that taste of like getting some acknowledgement for like our skating. It like lit a different fire. We already had a fire, one that get better and shit. Mm-hmm. But then that's the sponsor shit like set a different fire in us, and it was a good time too, cause like was like the golden era or whatever of the longboarding was coming to a head.
Oh,
so,
no doubt.
Yeah, and then after that I got on Rain Flow, and then some what I mean, and we turned up from there.
Hell yeah. Rain longboards, baby. How long, like how long did it take from you starting to get sponsored? Like,
yeah, I've been thinking about that now. I've just been thinking about it right now, and I mean, it was like a year, 2 years.
Dang. I was watching some videos of y'all, like, back, you and Dan doing like crazy twirlies, like,
yeah, we used
down
to
like
getting twirly.
So sick.
Hell yeah.
And like,
shout out to Mark Short. He was our inspiration back then.
Yes, is that the Cult Wheels guy? Is he like overseas?
Yeah, he was on Rain.
Okay.
I met him one time in like Puerto Rico at Guadalajara in a van like the Rain van. And like I was just in there, like at first I was so stupid, bro. I was in there, I see Les and Aiden. I knew Aiden Lanes and shit. But then I see just this short, bald ginger guy. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, who the fuck is this? Is this like the Rain manager or whatever? Yeah. And then they're like, yo, that's Mark Short. I was like, what the fuck? Like one of the most gnarliest free ride dudes, like, to me.
Oh yeah.
And then I you know what I mean, it was crazy seeing him. But I didn't know who he was when I first saw him.
So you went to Puerto Rico. I guess let's rewind a little bit. What was your first skate event you hit up?
First skate event. Damn. It had to be some slide jam in Maryland. Oh, wait. My first skate event, one of the first ones, was this slide jam in Baltimore.
All right.
That John Cruder threw. Fuck you, John Cruder, but hey, yo, we telling history though, so I gotta. I'm gonna tell the story, bro. That's one thing about me. But John fucking had this jam, right? And Sergio Yuppie flew out from like Brazil, like he was there. It was crazy, bro. This is like 2011, bro. Like original was still the shit. Like original was the shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember the top of this jam, like I was a nobody, bro. I had like this was before Rainflow. I was just buying Rains. I had a Rain like Avenger with Randall's and Venom SHRs. But I had them set up like weird as shit. Like this board was a death machine, bro. And I could barely do style. I only knew like 180 stand-ups. And yeah, but that was my first event. And I just remember Sergio was there with a backwards cap, like going faster than anyone on hard wheels, just fucking like 360. And it fucking blew my mind. I was like, I didn't know you could go that fast and slide. Like, you know, it was one of those things where it was a common reoccurring theme in skating where it was like I would see somebody do some crazy shit and then it became possible to me.
Like I could do that.
Yeah. Like you going that fast. Or like I went to Wyndham, and Wyndham, it was just a race in fucking upstate New York, and I saw Louis Poloni corner this left at the bottom, and he did
the left 90.
Yeah, it literally blew my mind. I was like, how? Like, how do you do that type shit?
Yeah, like how do you take a corner with speed and like look good?
Yeah.
When did you go? What year did you go to Wyndham? What year was that?
I think it was like 2012.
Okay. So that was kind of like 2011, 2012. You start going to events, getting a feel for the scene, going out of state.
Yeah, I mean by 2012 it was already like popped off.
Okay.
Cause like that, I mean Ithaca was there. You know what I mean? I placed 5th at Ithaca.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I skipped my prom to go to Ithaca too. Me and Dan did. It's crazy.
Worth it.
But that Ithaca podium was wild. It was Byron, Jesse Bremen, fucking Ben DeBrio, and me and Norman. That was the podium.
What an absolute OG lineup of people.
Yeah.
That's cool as shit, man.
And then so I met those dudes. I met like the West Coast dudes when they was at Ithaca. And then that summer I went to Hawaii and San Fran and like stayed with Big Dave. And Jesse Bremen was staying with him at the time. And then that's how I kind of got in with the Caliber Volante dudes and shit. Like met Liam and shit while I was there.
Okay.
Type shit. And yeah. So that was a whole nother phase of skating.
You got I can't remember the video's called. I think it's just like skating in SF, like Ed Garner. It's a Volante Wheels video.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks like you slam fucking hard as shit in it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That video, I rewatched that like a week ago, and I was like, this hits, man. I think you're definitely on a Rain. I know that.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
That's a sick video, I thought.
Rain was dope. They had some dope protos at that time and just dope boards. They had like a large lineup that like a lot of the boards were rideable.
At that moment in time too, they were one of the biggest brands. It seemed like, at least.
Yeah.
Like, I just remember everyone was on Rains. And then what was the double kick? God, I can't remember the names of their boards. It's like a symmetrical board with
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I can't fucking remember.
That's a good board.
Yeah, it's a sick board. Then they have like the Vandal too, but yeah.
The Vandal was good too.
You don't see too many Rains anymore, though.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then now that Mitch is off, now that Mitch is off Rain, I don't really know like who's on Rain right now.
Yeah.
But they have a lot of people from Canada still rocking. They're still doing their shit. I think they just downsized and shit.
Oh yeah. So did you have like a time when you kind of switched over like from like, were you just mixing like free riding and racing, or did you hit a time in your kind of longboard career where you're like, I want to start like racing? Or was that just kind of a mixture the whole time?
Yeah, it was like always a thing. Like I wanted to do both because Byron did both.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I started off free riding, but we would go fast. I never really focused on like the racing like that. But it was always something I wanted to do. You know, I had the NJKs and shit.
Oh, yeah.
But, I don't know, it's primarily a free rider.
Well, I think, like, people that free ride should definitely race because they're generally better than most everyone.
Yeah, I feel like they go hand in hand.
They definitely go hand in hand. Yeah. I'd like to see more people in North Carolina that free ride race because everyone's so good.
Yeah, a lot of people don't get like what this is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some of the most vocal people are like people that don't even indulge in like all of the disciplines
Oh yeah.
there are.
I'd like to indulge more in free riding, but I'm too much of a coward at this point in my life, dude.
Just gotta get a free ride setup, bro.
I actually got David Bouvier board in the mail, or it's in the mail right now.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I got the Rocket Rooster coming.
Hell yeah.
Shout out David. Got to support the boy. So
I just got the Josh Newman board. R.I.P.
R.I.P. I saw that.
Oh yeah.
It looks nice.
It does.
Like real slick.
It's like some power shit or something.
Yeah. But yeah.
Like some Pantheon.
Yeah, I don't know who makes it, but yeah, it looks pretty slick.
Good construction. Shout out to him.
So you get a podium at Ithaca. You're out West Coast. You went to Hawaii too?
Yeah. I smoked a bowl in the alley behind the 808 skate shop with Daryl Freeman. He's like one of the first people to like do stand up slides, and he like raced on X Games when it was on ESPN and shit.
I've heard of the name before.
Yeah,
for sure. He's definitely a big name. No kidding.
So like, bro, you couldn't talk to me back then. Like at that period, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I was getting Volante flow. Like I just was like Daryl Freeman. Just like, bro, my head was fucking huge.
You're like, I go so hard. Like they can't touch me.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So,
but dude, honestly, my ego wasn't even that huge, but it was just like a good time to be in the shit. Like a lot of great things were happening consecutively.
No doubt. I mean, that era was legit, especially if you're coming up, like getting into it. It was legit. I mean, I kind of came up in the same time frame, and it just seemed like longboarding was huge, like way bigger than it is now. But I think this would be a good time. I got another guest question, actually.
Sure, man.
So we'll get that going.
Yeah.
And this is from
This is fun. I like this.
Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? This one is from Dan Fonts.
Hey, this is Dan Fonts, calling into the 35 All Grip podcast. Just got a question, or two questions, I believe. Skating with Ed, as much of a pioneer as he was always trying to emulate some skater, whether it was Ethan Koshard with the spins, or it was Luke Morrow with the no comply.
Oh, yes, Luke
Or
Morrow.
maybe it was Jonas Richter when they were trying to rail the turn like crazy. And we just had someone that we were looking up to, so wondering who's your inspiration for the day. And one last question. In high school, Ed was on the varsity soccer team, and he ended up leading that team to pursue skating full time. So just wondering what was going through your head at that time.
This guy is crazy.
Cheers to the podcast, guys.
What
Take care.
was going through your head? What were you thinking?
What was going through my head? I was tired of fucking running sprints after fucking school. I was like, dude, something's got to give. Like, I'm going to school and then I gotta fucking run and play soccer. It's funny because I like played soccer my whole life. Like
Same.
I went overseas and played a couple times. Played in Spain and Sweden.
Oh.
To just quit. But it was the right thing to do. You know what I mean? I really wanted to skate. You know what I mean? So it's like I was tired of doing crab walks and all that type of fucking endurance.
Oh, that's
cardio.
the reason why I don't run. I refuse to run at this point in my life.
Yeah.
Because of high school soccer.
Yeah. Hey, yo, my inspiration for the day, the other leg of that question, I'm going to go with Jesse Fabrizio, bro. New YC cat. He's amazing.
Shout out Jesse. He was going crazy on the hard wheels. We went to like Ox Creek and Maney Branch last weekend, and he was just like hard wheeling, or he's on those Powell wheels. I mean, they're hard wheels. But he was going nuts.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Jesse. Thanks for the guest question too, Dan. Appreciate it. So yeah, let's get into some more East Coast events.
Let's do it, man.
I heard you might have won a race, Bungle in the Jungle.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that, because I'm not too familiar with it. I've just kind of came across it on the internet.
Yeah, it was a race in Virginia, and I don't know who was throwing it. I think maybe King Barua was throwing it.
Okay.
But yeah, it was this little path race in Virginia. And I just went there and ended up winning. I remember Scott Hurdleston, bro. He had I had the fucking Volante shits on, like the Volante Seratas, and he had on orangutans. And this fucking dude, he got so close to me that our wheels rubbed, like the graphics rubbed, and like I had like orangutan like in my Serata.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Was that in finals?
It was around like semis or some shit. I can't remember
gosh.
if it was finals or not.
Was there slide corners and stuff?
No, it wasn't finals because I destroyed the dude in finals.
Hell yeah!
But it was like I actually remember that now. But it was like semis because like Scott was kind of the most comp that was there for me.
Oh yeah! Shout out Scott. He goes hard. I don't know if he's really skate. I see him here and there. It seems like he's maybe doing like LDP stuff or something.
I saw him at Sean's wedding.
Oh hell yeah!
With the with his wife. I'm pretty sure they're married.
Yeah,
But
they're
Katie.
married now. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I saw them there. But I don't know what he's up to, but I know he's got some smart ass reptile degree or something from Penn State. I'm sure he's good, chilling. He's good, yeah. Scott's smart as hell. But nah, he was trying to take me out at Bungle in the Jungle. I remember that. I had to put him in a coffin. I was Kevin Reimer and him. God, I remember the dude in the finals. He was like big, but I still had like 60 feet on him. It's just like there's nothing they could do with me, man.
Just pulled away, gapped.
That was too good, man.
Hell yeah.
That's too good, man. But yeah, that was the only race I ever won. Was at Bungle at the Jungle.
Dude, you've won stuff before that.
You said that before the pod, and I'm telling you, like I would know. I'm me.
All right. Well, you've got podiums.
Yeah, I got podiums.
So, but hey,
I got podiums, but that's the only race I won. Second place out of all the losers at the race, you was the best when you get second place.
Yeah.
It's like, who cares?
It's like I'd rather get like third.
Yeah.
I don't know. Keep the heat off me a little bit.
Yeah. You was the best loser at the race. Like, that's in second place.
Yeah. Dude, I've gotten second like so many times. What does Zach made him say? No one remembers who got second. You're like, ouch. It's so true.
Dude, Zach made him. He cool guyed me at the parking lot of Killington one year. I was like, yo, Zach, what's up? He's like with his back to me, like doing some shit in his truck. I was like, damn, okay.
Damn, bro.
Facts, bro. You're fucking super cool, my guy.
Damn, in the zone. Well, yeah. What other events were you hitting up in that era? Like
Which
East
era
Coast
we're talking
wise?
about?
Like 2013 going into 2014. You go to Soldiers of Downhill?
2013, it was like some it was Soldiers. I remember one year, the Mids van, they picked me up from, it had to be 2013, because the Mids van, they picked me up from, I was in Penn State, and we went to the Soldiers.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been to Soldiers quite a few times. You know what I mean? But yeah, back then, shit. I was going to college, so I hit Guadalajara. That was 2013. That was crazy. Guadalajara was crazy.
Will was talking about that. Like,
Yeah, he was right. Yeah, what Will was saying with like the 10-man heats. Like I didn't see a 10-man heat, but I personally was in a 7-man heat where it was 5 people on the line and 2 behind.
2 advance or what?
No, I didn't.
Did like top 2 advance for it? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Okay, that's some cutthroat shit.
But I remember the heat was like, it was like Clifford D. Das, this guy who was from the town of K de Brias. He was from the town.
Oh, the Loke. The Loke
So there's a
dog.
local there. Justin Readings was there. This Rain Pro.
Yep.
I think Chance Gall was in my heat. AFB was in my heat. And it was just like, fuck. And there was no practice runs. So it was just like, yeah, I flew out to Puerto Rico. Let me strap up and race these fucking world class.
Let me go as hard as I can.
And dude, I came into the fucking left. Because like, you got to remember, I thought I was the shit back then. You know what I mean? So I came into the left, like, and like, bro, was like, just like fucking like by-rounding it out with no hands on the fucking board or nothing. And then I see like AFB in front of me who's like a way better skater, like grabbing rail and like pump like on the fucking ground. Then I should have realized at that moment, oh, I'm not making it.
I'm not gonna make the corner.
I crashed in the left, bro.
Oh,
trying
man.
to grip the left. And then it was done. That was the only heat.
Damn, just one and done.
Yeah.
Well, shit. That's cool. You just go out that 1 year?
Yeah.
I would have liked to go to that. I don't think it happens anymore. I don't really know, but
I heard something that they was trying to bring it back or something.
it's just crazy. Like you talk about that, like those names in that era. Like there is some serious, like heavy, like that was your first round heat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
like
everyone was there, like for that.
Like
It was like Catalina or one of those things. It's like, all right, every heat is gonna be fucking just chock full of people.
jeez, that's so rad. So you did. I remember seeing you at. I'm trying to think. I feel like I probably met you sometime in like 2014 or something.
I've known you for a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute because you did like the East Coast like Push Culture Cup.
Some of
Like,
those.
some of them, didn't you?
Yeah.
Like
I don't know if I ever saw you there though, but I remember if it was like hearing your name because you used to skate with Avery Wilcox and shit, right?
oh yeah,
Yeah, so like that's how
Oh, yeah.
I heard about you at first. You know what I'm saying?
Midwest
I knew about
gang.
you for a long time.
I knew about you for a long time.
But that's how that's how it was on Facebook. Like we were
yeah.
so into it, we knew everything about it. You know what I mean?
No doubt, it's it's a big community, but it's also pretty small too. Yeah, you've been to Munsville a few times. I know that.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Oh yeah, nice, good 5th place there. I think one year.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, some shit. 4th or some shit.
dude, count it.
I just remember me, Matt, and Jack Trainer all on the podium, like doing the gas pedal dance.
You got that video of you at Paradise to gas pedal.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I rewatched that. It's
When
good vid.
when Mac did the twerking truck, so good, dude.
Yep,
Yeah.
so good. So you were at this point, you're still living in Maryland, correct?
2013.
Yeah, 2013, 2014.
Yeah, still in Maryland. Dropped out of Penn State. Was kind of like just fucking off, skating as much as I could, doing as much as I could.
Hell
from
yeah.
Maryland. Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know you went to Penn State.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
No, only 2 years I dropped out.
Nice. What I guess during that time frame did you have in your head like you wanted to move down south to North Carolina or
Nah.
like
that didn't come till way later.
what was kind of your vibes after Penn State?
Like dark vibes, dark, depressing vibes. Like I dropped out, and yeah. So like, yeah, it was a dark time. You know what I mean? But I knew I just wanted to skate, so that's what I did, bro. Yeah.
Was this what we called this era like kind of like the microcosm
Yeah.
kind of?
Yeah, because
Time frame?
I remember, yeah, because like I remember I dropped, like I knew I wasn't gonna go back to Penn State, like when the semester had ended, and so I packed my car from Penn State and I drove up to Massachusetts to go like chill with Mac and Norm and those dudes and just skate around fucking Massachusetts, bro. I remember that's when we found this road called Ed Clark, and I mean, I just name dropped that shit. But it's like, whatever. Like, we found this road, and, like, me and Norman were, like, doing, like, 50-mile-an-hour squats and shit. You know what I mean? Like, the only thing I really cared about was skating. And it was so apparent, like, I quit fucking going to Penn State main campus, you know what I mean? So, like, directly after that, that's what I did. And then after, I had, like, some, I don't even know what I think I left my debit card or some shit when I was up there in Massachusetts. So I had to come back. And then when I came back, it was kind of fucking weird because I just dropped out and shit with the parents. But I don't know. Actually, that time period right then is like fuzzy. It's like a time period I haven't thought about until like right now. Like reminisced about. But yeah, that was like 2014.
Okay.
Yeah. So now I was in fucking Maryland for a few years. And I came down here in the beginning of 2019. But yeah,
You moved down here in 2019?
Yeah, like the start of 2019.
For some reason, I thought you moved down here earlier. I don't know. I thought it was like earlier, but
nah.
No,
but I was coming down here. Like I did trips down here and shit.
Yeah, like when was the first time you came down to NC?
I think it was it was in the Mids van. Pretty sure it was in the Mids van when Jack and Matt used to live like near the campus.
Okay.
I forgot where that. You know what spot I was.
Yeah,
Jack was talking about it on the podcast.
Severe Street House.
Yeah,
Yep.
that one. That was the first time I came down.
I'm wondering if that was the first time because I was at his house visiting also. Like, I hit Matt up like, hey, you know, I'm trying to come down with. I was coming down with like a few people, and he was like, yeah, sure, like come through. And we were like, yeah, we'll be there at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Because we're driving from Michigan.
Yeah.
And it came through and the Mids van was there and you were there.
Yeah.
And like the whole
Still
squad was crazy turned up.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I just got into the house and it's like mayhem.
Yeah. No, that was when I was on demon hours with the drinking. Like I just remember being the last one up in Matt's house, just like playing songs off my phone, like still just chugging beers. Like it was like an insatiable alcoholic want to drink back then.
Dude, I was talking.
And then just skate all day the next day.
Yeah, you're like, this is amazing. This is exactly what I was trying to do.
Like it was nothing. It was kind of crazy.
He was telling me like he like saw you like you were like sleeping with like 2 unopened beers next to your head, like so like or something like. Then you wake up, you're just like there's something. Yeah. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, it was great.
So this is Demon. This is Demon Ed.
Yeah.
Era.
Oh God. Yeah, like I say, like after like Penn State, like 2014 to like 2019 was like the demon days.
Demon days. Well, you know, sometimes you got to be a demon.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
for sure. Honestly, it was 2014 to 2017. 2018,
you're pulling back a little bit.
No, because 2018 I chilled. Like I was chilling, had a girlfriend. Like I was cooling.
Oh.
But like, you know what I'm saying? So we can't count 2018.
Okay.
But like those 3 years before then was bad, bro. It was like perks and like a lot of dark shit, bro.
I didn't know you were doing that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
You need a beer?
Nah, man, I was just fucking finessing my shit. But yeah, I used to snort perk 30s. It was bad. But I quit doing that. That was the best thing I ever did.
Thank you for not doing that.
Cold turkey.
That's rough, man. Definitely have some friends that have gotten into that over the years.
I think what that shit is like, I just realized one day that like the people I was around, like it sounds corny as fuck, but like the people I was around, like I like really shouldn't be around them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was like a visceral realization I had, and then it was like an easy decision to stop from that point. But
that was a good decision, man, because that's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
Going down that way. So you were just kind of hanging around with kind of like maybe the wrong crew or something? Or?
Yeah, 2016 I got a Papa John's job. And like my manager at Papa John's and like people that worked there, they was like pill heads and shit.
Oh man.
So it's like a bad like situation. So I just be doing like late night shifts with like the manager, and like the access of it was like, it was stupid as fuck. Like it's even talking about it feels whack as shit, but like yeah, that's what happened.
Well, no, I mean, dude, it's a common theme with a lot of people in our kind of age range.
Yeah. For
sure. And
it's the whole like opiate epidemic and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have died for sure, but yeah, good thing I did it. You know? It taught me a lot. Like, don't do stupid shit like that.
Yeah. No, lesson learned for sure. I'm glad that you know.
Yeah.
You got through that and you're here with us today, because
yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't end.
Yeah, like the best, memory lane, it wasn't all good like skate trips and shit. You know what I mean? Going down it, like it was some dark shit too, bro.
Well, yeah. I mean, we can get into dark shit, like you know.
Right? Are you scared? Are you scared?
No, I'm here to talk about whatever with you. So whatever you feel comfortable, kind of going into, no doubt. I mean,
nah, bro.
But
The main thing before doing this was like, what is the shit I'm not gonna say? You know what I'm saying? So I checked off most of that. I mean, like, you know, and then I was like, okay, anything else is we could talk about.
yeah, no doubt. Well, let's talk. Let's get back to NC.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about NC.
Let's do it.
You came down 2014 first time. What's the road variety looking like?
Was that 2014?
Or 2013?
I don't remember
know,
what year it was.
I
don't
know.
remember. We'd have to look at like Facebook pics. But I don't know. The first time I came, there wasn't that big ass crack that's in the right after the first left in Paradise.
Yeah.
That shit really wasn't there like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a crack's been forming. I don't like I'll ride my bike down that shit sometimes when I like want to hurt myself, and when you're going slow you can actually look at the cracks and you're like, damn, I ride over that?
Yeah. No, man, for sure.
Were you just like chain smoking Paradise laps?
Yeah.
Dude.
I remember one time, you was there.
I was there.
Because the
one of
action
them.
van was there. And we
This
had
might have been
and
the-
we had the mids van there too.
Was that the first time you came down?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Okay. That was all
I'm
the same
drunk as
weekend?
fuck, and like, but that was one of the first times.
Yeah.
Don't fucking quote me on this. That would be dumb.
No, because the action van and the mids van were down there at the same time.
I remember that. You asking me that, and I'm like, wait, the action van was there.
Well, dude, I showed up to Matt and Jack's house so many times, and it was like almost like on replay, like show up at 2 a.m. There's like a dozen people here. Everyone's wasted.
Okay. Yeah, no, that was like a unique thing for me. I only got to go on that one trip with the mids van, but that was fucking great. Because that mids van was about to blow up. It was like on his last leg, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Jack was talking about it a little bit in his episode. Like, the frame was so rusted. Like, they were like, we can't, like, put this on a lift. It'll, like, break in half.
Dude, one time in fucking, like, 2013 or whatever, it's, like, hard to think about the year or whatever. Mm-hmm. But, like, the mids van came down and they stayed a couple days in Maryland just to, like, check out some Maryland runs. And this was only because, like, I was going so fucking hard in Maryland. You know what I mean? They was like, yo, what is that? What is this? What are you skating down here?
Who's this guy?
Like, are there runs down here? We don't believe you type shit. But I had, like, what we had was just short runs. You know what I mean? They wasn't long, but it was, like, a right, left that was gnarly type shit.
Oh, yeah.
And so...
there's turns involved?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good road.
Tom Leary came with them and shit, and, like, we was, like, listening to fucking rock, like, we was listening to ska in my... Like, on base. They came to stay with me, like, on base. It's back when my parents lived, like, on Fort Meade.
Oh, I didn't know you were living on base.
Yeah, ever since, like, I was from 4 to 17.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Military brat kid.
No kidding. Not to cut through. Are you? Do you have any siblings or anything? Or
Yeah, I have a half sister.
cool. Mm-hmm. Y'all about the same age or?
Nah, she's a little older.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
She's cool as hell.
I didn't know that about you.
Mm-hmm. You got any siblings?
Yeah, I got a younger brother and sister.
Oh, word up.
My younger bro's your age. He's like 3 years younger than me, something like that. Mm. My sister's like, fuck. How old is my sister? 25 or 26? I don't know.
Damn.
She's gonna listen to this and be like, dude, you don't even know how old I am.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Not by my calculations. Yeah, 26. We'll go with that. Yeah.
Wait, how old are you? Are you like 32?
Yeah.
He's
Maybe.
old as fuck.
Maybe.
He's old as fuck.
Something like that. What
Old as shit.
What were these runs you brought people to? Like, what's that one road that looks like a roller coaster? Did you bring Mids Van there? Is that in Maryland? Like, I've seen a picture.
I think you might be talking about a road that's in like it's in PA.
Okay. I don't know any of the Maryland spots at all.
I took him to, okay, actually, like, yo, wait. This is actually the same trip. This is when Mids came to Maryland, that's the trip where 35 All Grip was created.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, because I took him to this run. It's just so fucked. Okay, we was at the top of this road called Jackson Mountain Road and shit. It's like the best road we had, but the pavement was kind of terrible. Like fucking big ass rocks, you could see them like in the pavement. Like you never seen this big of a rock like in pavement. Like,
jeez.
And it's just like so whatever, right? And like we're at the top and they're asking me about the run. And like for some reason I'm fucking like annoyed, bro. I'm annoyed and I'm like,
how dare you ask me?
Yeah, like dude, it's a great run. Like just enjoy yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I come up with the 35 all grip, bro. I'm just like, yo, it's 35 all grip. You know what I'm saying? But I say it like it's back when me and Dan had created this whole comedy based around like being as sarcastic as we could. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hell yeah.
I thought that shit was the funniest shit ever, right? So I just saying this to them like dead ass serious, right? Then I push it on the run. And there was this dude who was in mids, you know, Tryon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. I turned back after I get to the first right. Tryon is somersaulting like out the first right, bro. And he's like, and I'm like, oh shit, this might be bad. This is the first right. It's like the gnarly shit has not even come up yet, bro.
Was it a sliding corner?
Maybe. But yeah, that's the 35 all grip story.
Dude, you were
telling
that
shit went viral. Like people just, I don't know.
Oh yeah,
everyone relates to that shit.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I had no idea you like coined that because like I was definitely on that train too, and it was like actually something I would say in the opposite way with like Michigan runs. I'm like, it's 35 all grip. No, it's actually about 29 miles an hour all grip.
Oh,
you're like,
okay.
They're like it's kind of talking it up a little bit.
Yeah, like fucking Connor just came back from fucking Hawaii and he was like, yeah, there's some 35 all grips out there. That's like it's to this point I don't even know what people mean when they say it. Like it's out of my hands now. It means whatever you want it to mean.
It's become a beast I can no longer tame. No, but yeah, I didn't mean to.
Nah, you good, bro.
I didn't mean to bite your phrase or anything.
Good, bro. You good, bro. You good.
But yeah, that's a great origin story.
Yeah.
Dude, Matt was telling me about that. I talked to him on the phone yesterday and he was like, yeah. Because I think he was there too.
Deitch?
Yeah. Or
No,
something.
I don't think Deitch was there.
No?
Because this was in Maryland.
Maybe it was another time. I'm sure the phrase was used
Yeah,
more than once.
No, it became like a mid staple. I think mids actually was the ones. Actually, they were like mids were the ones that blew that up to everybody.
Oh yeah, I mean, dude, it's a good phrase to use in North Carolina because it's an absolute lie.
Yeah.
Like any road is like it's
Yeah.
does not apply to this.
Yeah.
So what? I want to go back to Yoke Crew a little bit.
Okay.
Like, when did you start getting like merch and stuff? When did this start happening?
Yeah, it was like right after I came. It was like right after I came home from Massachusetts for real, and I was like back home after I dropped out. I remember the first shirt I made was the Pig State shirt. And it was a design that I had gotten from this dude I knew, this artist I knew in Penn State. Like he had dropped out. Mm-hmm. His name was Mike Thoreau.
Shout out.
Mike, I hope you're really alive out there still, man, and doing good. But like he was from Wilkes-Barre, and he was like a fringe dude who I knew through one of my friends, Pat, right? Mm-hmm. And he was an artist. He wasn't even going to school, but he was so badass. Like they just let him like come into like the Penn State art studios and like do his shit.
He wasn't even enrolled. He just like used the facilities.
He was so nasty though. Like you know what I'm saying. So I got the design from him though. And it was like he just, you know what I'm saying, gave me off GP. You know what I'm saying. We had like these. We used to just drink and like talk about Kurt Vonnegut and shit, like you know, college shit. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, I had a bunch of designs, like 3 or 4 from him. So that's the first shirt I made it through custom ink, and it was like that design on like a white long sleeve.
Hell yeah!
And then that's how it started, bro. I was like, I still haven't really gotten started. Like I wanna start pressing my shit. Like you know what I'm saying, learn how to fucking press shirts and shit. Like really get
have your own setup and all that.
Yeah, like I want to do that.
Dude, you should, because I think Yoke Crew is such a cool brand, and like
Thank you, man.
I
Thank you.
really do, and especially with downhill, like I've talked about this with like Tej and some people. Like we don't really have any like cool like style type brands in the downhill scene. Like there's none.
Yeah.
You know, and Yoke is kind of standing on its own, I think.
Isn't that fucked up?
Yeah, and
Isn't that crazy?
I think it's a cool brand that's like,
you know
really
what? You know how that
transition over-
happens, bro? It, like, sorry to cut you off, but
No,
it just
no worries.
happens when it's like organic, bro.
Yeah.
And it's genuine, and people actually give a fuck about the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And honestly, I feel like there's new crews coming up that's like, that I was talking to Keonse, the dude Keonse.
Yeah, I've seen. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he was telling me, like, he was giving me good gas. He was like, bro, you inspired me type shit. Like, because he was talking about the bass set. I was like kind of clowning him for ripping off bass sessions, but he was like, nah, you got the wrong idea. Like, it's an ode to bass sessions. And I was like, yeah, you right. Like, I do kind of back that. Like, I back that mentality. So it's like, I don't know, but like his whole crew, they got that organic type of fucking energy. And I feel like it's out there more. I see little crews popping up every now and again, and they seem to be on code. Yeah.
I feel like Yoke could really like branch out into just like the general population too. Like, this is like this like brand that's tied to like downhill, but it doesn't, like, it has its own separation. It doesn't need like skateboarding to like lean on or something.
Like making it truly a lifestyle brand.
Yeah. Like I don't know. I think it's
That's
rad.
a good idea.
Like,
I'm gonna have to do that.
I like what you got going on. So, and like the Yoke Army.
Yeah, the Yoke Armada, the Yoke Battalion.
Yeah, who's in like the current Yoke Army, the Yoke Battalion?
Dude, it's a lot. I mean, you got different sections of like, it's like you got the Yoke Crew, right? Then you got YCDH. That's like the downhill guys, right?
Okay.
Then you got the Armada, like, you know what I mean? They're dedicated to like water warfare, you know what I'm saying? Then you got the battalion. That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's the troops, you know, the on the ground soldiers, you know what I'm saying? And there's just a lot of factions. Like YCDH technically doesn't exist. It's like the CIA. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I was like, I haven't heard of YCNC.
Yeah, on God, dude. You know what I mean? So like, there's a lot of shit going on. That's why it appears to be so like, it's so powerful. You know what I mean? Because there's so many different factions that people don't really know about.
I didn't know about this.
Yeah,
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, man.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What now I'm just thinking like there is like this shadow army out there I don't know about.
Exactly. Yeah, it's I kind of put a lot of heat. It's like when SEAL Team 6 did that mission, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, damn, now people know that SEAL Team 6 exists. That's what I just did right here on this podcast. Like,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. Just completely exposed everything.
It's okay. Because deep down, I want those guys to get recognition. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Well, I want to talk about one of your latest videos. You came out, it was about a year ago, maybe or so.
Yeah.
YCNC.
Hell yeah.
If the listeners haven't watched, I would press pause on this and go watch that right now.
Please do.
I've watched that like a dozen times, probably. I'm not even joking. Like,
thank you.
That video to me just seems like it was actually really well thought out. Like, it seems like there was some planning that went into it.
It does seem like that, right?
You know, like the road selection is incredible. Like every road you film on, I'm like, man, I don't even know if I like want to step to that road.
I had a hit list, bro.
Yeah, the hit list is pretty wild. What do we got on there? We got Big Swiss, we got T to B, Beach Mountain, fucking.
I didn't film Beach. I didn't get to it. It was actually.
You did. You did top to bottom, backside.
Oh yeah, top to bottom, T to B. Yeah, you talking about? Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about. I call that shit though.
Where the car like got airborne.
Yeah, that is top to bottom. Yeah. I don't even know what the fuck I'm thinking about. I'm thinking of Beach Mountain. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Yeah, like literally, like Matt, he got airborne in the rental, bro. I heard it behind me. Like I heard it. It sounded crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That's so nuts.
Yeah,
dude. Like, what else? You filmed Storm Williams.
Hell yeah.
Tennessee.
Hell yeah.
Dude.
We was shook, bro, because of your story. We thought the ticket was like I don't know. I had like $500 in my mind. I don't know where I came up with it.
$75.
A word, but I don't know. I had this hefty fucking fee in my head.
You're like, I better get this clip the first time.
But I think it helped me though too. Though it's like,
yeah.
I only have one time to do this.
Might be a financial risk,
for real.
liability going on. No, but that video is really legit. You had a good soundtrack to it too, and I think you see a lot of videos come out that I just like when I see videos and I can tell that someone like stacked footage and like sat on it for a while. Like,
hell yeah.
Like I'm gonna keep this secret from the general population until it gets released.
Hell
and
yeah,
I
man.
think that's like an important thing to do because you see a lot of people put their like banger clip on Instagram and you're like, dude, should have saved that. Gotta save that for the main part. But
Yeah, man, it was like an idea I had to make that fucking part. You know what I'm saying? You're right. It was super thought out. You know what I'm saying? It was a goal that I had. It's something that I saw through and did it, you know? And fucking Matt McKean and Teach, they helped me immensely, and they worked together and dedicated a lot of time and energy to seeing my vision through, bro.
Yeah.
And it was just fucking me and them. And this every weekend or so, you know what I mean? We'd be like, yo, we'll go film it. And then it's like, whenever y'all are done doing, because it was the only thing I cared about, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, I know, Teej and Matt, they got shit to do. So it's like, yo, whenever y'all got some more time, let's lock back in. And we just did that until we crossed off every fucking road, and it came to a point where it's like, bro, like, look at all this shit we have. Like, this is done. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you're like, we got enough.
Yeah. And I was like, maybe one more time. And then Matt's like, nah, dude, I'm done with this shit. T just like, bro, it's already gonna take months to edit this shit anyway. He was right. But it came out so good.
Like, just watching that, if you're aware of like what it takes to follow car drive behind like someone like you down some of those roads, and then you see the follow car, like you can see it like getting air and shit and like passing other cars.
Yeah.
This shit's so wild, dude.
I feel like everybody has, I don't know. For me, like, I couldn't, like, I don't know. For me, I couldn't just get in front of the camera with anybody. You know what I mean? I gotta trust this person, man.
Yeah.
They trying to say.
Well, those are like the two, I mean, shout out to Matt and Tej. Those are our people.
Hell yeah.
You know, those are the big dogs for sure.
Hell yeah.
I also, God, what was Tej telling me about? Oh yeah, this is maybe a little off topic, but Tej wanted me to ask you about Thrill Piss Gang.
Okay. So like a thrill piss is it's a concept where you just pee wherever you want to.
I like it already.
And it's not about like just like peeing in front of like a crowd of old ladies or some shit. It's just about like, like hiding in plain sight type shit. Like, I could probably pee right over there. You know what I'm saying?
I could picture myself rocking a piss right there.
Yeah. But I did this shit in SF one time, and they was like, yo, I didn't even notice. Like, yo, you can get put on a sex offender. They'll put you on a sex offenders list if they catch you peeing in public, like somewhere.
Oh, dude.
Did you know about that?
I've heard that. I'm like, I don't know
They might
anyone
have just
that's
been lying
happened
to me,
but
yeah. I don't know. That was enough for me to be like, all right, I would chill a little bit on the thrill pissing.
Were you thrill pissing like in some good spots in San Fran?
Yeah, no, literally it was like a lifestyle I had. It was like thrill piss, like it's like a thrill because it's a thrill. I'm gonna just piss right here, bro.
I might be put on a list for this.
It's kind of stupid as fuck. Like saying it out loud is dumb as hell. But nah, that was just a vibe. Like we was just thrill pissing, man. Ask anybody. Like Dan Fonz, he'll tell you about the thrill pissing too, man.
I heard that and I was like, hold up. Sounds like something I'd be into.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, so we kind of skipped ahead with YCNC, but let's go back to when you decided to move down to North Carolina.
Bet.
Like,
Let me ask you a few questions though first, and then we'll go into that. When did you move down here, bro?
Oh, you're flipping it around on me.
I'm flipping the script. When did you move down here, bro?
Spring 2016, I moved into the castle.
Ah, okay.
So I did a year at the castle, and then
What was your Boone tenure? How many years was that?
like a little over a year.
Then you moved here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you only lived at the castle.
I lived in the castle for a little over a year. That's it.
You didn't have any other Boone spots?
No, man. I met Madison like the year before, and would see him at events, and
That's lucky, bro. My first Boone apartment was dog shit, dude. So little.
did you have roommates and shit, or what was
It's
it?
just me. This is the littlest apartment ever, dude.
Oh my gosh.
It wasn't bad, but it's like I was so little, like I fucking like was drunk and I ran into one of my fucking cabinets.
Oh
I
shit.
fucked my shit. It's around there.
No.
Yeah, like I fucked my shit up, like literally. Yeah.
Hit your head on the cabinet, like trying to go to bed. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, just drunk as hell. That's dope, man. What was the castle vibes though? Like, who was in the castle at that time, bro?
Let me tell you about the castle.
Come on, man.
I moved in. It was Madison and Sue's living there, and then was there anyone else living there at the time? I think it was just us three actually at first.
That's
I want
wild.
to say
That's wild.
only for like a couple months, and then Garrett Gorley moved in
Okay.
for his like fall semester. And dude, Garrett was like a teenager.
Damn.
Like it was. I think
was
he
like a
was
freshman?
he was like a sophomore, maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
Like 19 or 20, but
He was just beginning his reign of terror.
oh yeah, like it was just beginning. And
He was a Boone legend. The dude was a Boone. He did a lot of good things in Boone.
oh yeah, shout out Garrett.
He did a lot of work in Boone.
It was definitely a pretty wild dynamic because like, you know, I'm older than him by a little bit. So like I was kind of moving into like a college house with like Maddie Sue's are more my age, but I was like, damn, he's like 19. I'm like 5-6 years older. Just kind of like the balance of things.
Yeah, the age dynamic.
Yeah, no, but yeah, because he was, I mean, I was going hard too, but he was like,
Yeah.
Garrett was going hard too, but I'm like, dude, you're 19. Like, he would come home with like a black eye and like all roughed up looking. I'm like, what happened to you? He's like, got in a fight with someone.
Damn.
I'm like, what?
Damn.
Like, what are you doing?
Damn.
I love you, Garrett.
Garrett, you're the shit, man.
No, that was some of the best times of my life. And honestly, like, when it was Maddie, Sue's, Garrett, and I, like 4-piece going out skating. It was sick to wake up. Like, we have a full car right now.
Damn, yeah.
Let's talk Arbor Skateboards, Sucrose Wheels. How'd you get linked up with them?
It was on the way to Giant's Head. I was in the Sliders van with all the dudes, all the Volante caliber dudes. It was like Washington or some shit. We stopped. Dave stopped the shit, and like we was on a walk, and I was walking with Liam, and he put his arm around me. He was like, "Yo, we about to start some new shit. Like, are you down?" It was like the middle of the trip. I don't even think we had got to Giant's Head yet. Like,
No kidding.
yeah, and like I was like, "Yeah, bro, let's get it." And so, you know what I mean, come back from Giant's Head, go back home like a couple weeks or a month drops, and then they're splitting Caliber and Arbor from what used to be like common Volante Caliber, the CVC fucking threshold of the brands, and
Okay.
and Liam's breaking off doing Arbor. They're taking Caliber with them, and then
This is industry shakedown.
yeah, I don't know if you do remember that time. You know, it's like that was pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was huge.
Yeah.
So that was at Giant's Head. What
Giant's Head trip. So yeah, that's how the Arbor shit came to fruition.
That's pretty legit. Real casual. Hell yeah.
That's what happened.
Were you did Giant's Head? What other West Coast events were you kind of doing in that area?
I really wasn't like I just had a fever. I really wanted to go to Giant's Head, so I did that. I went twice. The first Giant's Head was crazy because I actually dislocated my shoulder for the first time a couple days before Giant's Head while we were there setting up the Caliber ramps and shit.
Oh no.
And I just destroyed my shoulder. And I actually ended up skating Giant's Head though. I just did it all stand up, and I didn't use my shoulder.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're
Which
a
is kind
shoulder
of
boy.
fucking kind of crazy. I never really thought about that. That was kind of badass.
Oh, that's super badass. Can't use my shoulder.
Yeah, I just did stand-ups though. I just did stand-ups.
Dang. That's a common theme. Like, how were, after your shoulder popped out, how many more times did it pop out?
Like at least 8 or 9 more violent times, more violent dislocations. That's the thing about mine. Like some people, they'll pop out in their sleep and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like mine have all been like super violent. Like that only comes out when I'm doing shit.
Oh my god.
And I fucking bail hard. You know.
Dude, that's a story a lot of us have that do downhill.
Mm-hmm.
Shoulder boys and shoulder girls
Yeah.
just get wrecked. Yeah, how was your Giants head experience? I mean, besides that, I never been
great.
there.
Great. It was great. I think the second year I went, it was fire. Because I wasn't like super injured.
Yeah.
I think that was like 2 or 3 years later that I went back to Giants Head, which was cool. I remember one time I was with Coop. I don't know where he's at these days, but I heard from Norm he's good. But I was with Coop, right? And like there was this guy. There's this guy. He was the announcer at the top, and he was like super anal about King Brian going first, and then nobody going for like a minute or so King Brian could get a clean run. But then he would send everybody. So what would happen is like if you weren't at the front, it was like fucking Samuel L. Jackson shit, like snakes all over the fucking plane, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like me and Coop had this idea where it's like, bro, we're gonna hop like around the corner and like chill right here, like where this dude can't see us, where all the top is right here at the start.
Yeah.
And once King Brian goes, we're just gonna follow him and get a clean run, like chef's kiss type shit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so we did this shit, but the dude got mad as fuck. Like he got mad as fuck at us. You know what I'm saying?
How dare you?
Yeah, because like we took a clean run. We saw like G Mac was breaking in some D's. Like he was because he was doing the same strat. He was just doing it from like further down. You know what I mean? We saw G Mac is all copacetic. We had a great run. Then after we get back to the top, and it's like, yo, that dude's fucking real mad at y'all. Like it's like for what, dude? You know what I'm saying? But he was mad as fuck. But it's like the clout that me and Coop had from just like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was Coop, and then it was like, oh, that's Liam's dude. Like at that point, that sort of type shit. You know what I mean? They couldn't touch us, bro.
You couldn't touch us.
They couldn't touch us,
dude. If I went to Giants Head, I would be doing that same shit.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah,
like, but I know that's on everyone's mind. I'm sure. Like,
yeah,
there's 100 people at the top. I just gotta get out front. It'll be better.
Come on, bro. We was on one that event, you know what I mean? With the caliber dudes, like, I might be getting them mixed up, like the both are Giants heads, but like, there was one where I got the Rain Dark Side, which was like the single kick Rain Dark Side.
Yeah.
And I got that shit. I was so hyped on it that I just gave somebody I had a Sim Avenger proto, which are like rare shit, like, you know, the Sim Avengers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just gave that shit to somebody. I was like, bro, I don't even need this anymore. I got the, because I was the AFB, bro. I needed the AFB shit because AFB was writing his shit on the tail, and I wanted to be like AFB for real. Like at that time, like that was my permanent inspo. Like go back to that Dan question. From
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my permanent inspo at that time.
Some good inspo, dude.
Yeah.
AFB was a friggin' ripper.
Yeah, bro. I remember one time I was in his hometown, and we was hiking up roads, bro. And he was like 40 feet in front of me, hiking up the road, like just like stamina, and then just shitting on me on the way down, like just free riding so much faster than me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, it's like, it's different level of like, different level. That's all I can say.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's got iconic style. Like some of those videos, AFB videos are like.
He was better than Byron and Liam at the time. That's what I think a lot of people, no one will say it. You know what I mean? But I think a lot of people.
But you will.
But I don't think a lot of people even realize it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He was better than Liam and fucking Byron at the time.
That's, damn. Yeah. Hey.
And that's just facts. Like,
You heard it here first. That's facts.
Yeah. Yeah. But no shade to like, no shade. I mean, shit was crazy. Shit was crazy, political, and like, yo, everyone was young, bro. People were young back then, and I feel like everyone's grown past that, which is good. So there's no really reason to harp on it. but it was very toxic. There was a toxic element to it that was like glazed over because we were having so much fun doing what we love to do. But I mean, it's honestly just ego shit with that. You know what I'm saying? But that's not really my story to tell, so I'm not gonna even like go there, bro.
Hey, no worries.
Shout out AFB, bro. That's my guy for life.
Shout out. You went to Catalina also, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
How was your Catalina experience?
It was rough from the get-go. Rough from the get-go. On the ferry over, it was chill. We were just chilling. Like, I fake confronted Louis P about some shit because, like, he had stole my weed at Ithaca. And so, like, it was my first time to confront him about it. I was like, bro, like, you stole that shit. He wasn't copping to it.
Louis Poloni.
Type shit. Yeah, Louis.
Stole
Louis
your
P.
weed.
Yeah, he smoked that shit. It's all good, though. Shout out to Louis P. He got a son now. Totally different life now he's living. But nah, he thefted my weed once upon a time. But anyway, so this ferry, I think this is the same ferry. When we got to Catalina, they had like, they was doing like a drug raid, bro. So they was like shaking everybody down like fucking on the ferry and shit. Like I had some oil, bro. I had some oil in like an aluminum foil. I thought it was over, bro. But like I remember they took my weed and they was like, yo, it's cool, but they didn't see the oil, so it was chill. So everybody got shook for weed. Like everybody that was bringing their weed into Catalina got shook for it and shit. But then I heard later like Jimmy Rehas still brought through like 2 bongs. I don't know how you did that, Jimmy. But anyway.
Bringing the glass.
Yeah, but anyway, it was crazy. Like so that from the ferry, everyone was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Everyone was fucked up. The way we was getting weed was from a different ferry that was coming in, because that was the main that Racers ferry, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we was getting the weed from like the other ferry and shit. So it was like, it was kind of chill, but it was like, yo, it was still fucked up. Because that was my main thing. I was like, I came out there to party, bro.
I'm in California.
Yeah, I did not come to Catalina to like beat P-Swiss and K-Ribes at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like, bro, I like racing. I'm riding for Arbor and shit. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to beat Jimmy Reed. Like, there was heavy niggas there, bro.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Big time.
Yeah, so, like, I just had fun, bro. It was a great time. Catalina was great. I had a little incident where I started, like, I did some shit and maybe a water pipe. I don't really want to incriminate myself in this story. Hey, but it's a real story. That shit actually happened.
What's the statute of limitations?
I don't know.
Something like that.
I don't know, but I don't want to go back to Catalina and then be like, oh, we got you back here. But honestly, this other shit happened where like I was with Thomas, with Thomas Finchberg, right?
Yeah.
And some other dudes. He was the only dude that was 21 at the time. And like, yo, we went to go drink on this pier. And we didn't realize this pier was in the middle of Catalina, bro. Literally, we could be seen from thousands of fucking windows.
From like up in the
the whole like, you know, Catalina's like, and we're in the fucking like this one rock pathway that's like in the it's crazy. We're just chilling, drinking fucking Pacificos and shit. You know what I mean? Boat cops come out and we're like I'm trying to hide. I'm like, yo, fuck these boat cops. Turn around, the cops are coming in from like the only entrance and exit. And then, like,
they're on talkies to each other, like these dumbasses.
But it was crazy because, like, Doobs had a lot of pull for that event, you know what I'm saying? So we honestly had to just, like, go. We went back to our hotel. We had to go meet at the police station at, like, a time. And then Doobs met us there and, like, fucking, like, kissed ass. And we just left. And it was all chill.
You had to make nice with the cops?
Yeah, I mean, I was just there, like, chilling with my fucking my white friends and shit. Like, and then but Doobs came down. You know what I'm saying? Doobs came in.
Shout out Doobs.
Yeah, Doobs came in and saved us, bro.
Hell yeah.
But yeah.
No kidding. I was at Cat. Was that 2014?
Yeah.
I was there.
Bro, I remember fucking the owner of Arbor and like Caliber and shit had to have a sit down with Max Dubler and fucking like some other people. Maybe it was Zach and shit. Cause like we had crazy beef at the point, bro. Like, cause Max Dubler was making crazy, like he was just doing his thing in Skate Slate, right? And like we was like not liking the shit he was fucking like saying and shit. I don't really like. It was mad beef between like how Max was doing Skate Slate and like the higher ups at like Arbor and Caliber and shit. It was like mad fucking beef, bro.
There was like issues with like I guess when brands start getting in the mix. there was like beef with brands and people mixed together.
Yeah. Personal
dear.
shit and personal shit.
Oh dear.
And personal vendettas mixed in with business beef, and it was just like, damn, I just wanted to skate in Cali, man.
It's not a good mix.
This is crazy shit. But yeah, man, it was a great time though. At the same time, it was a great fucking time. I have great memories.
Dude, I was so bummed. I dislocated my shoulder like 5 days before that. For the first time, we're talking about shoulders. I dislocated my shit at a race the week before Catalina, and I was on Riviera at the time, and they put the race on.
Shit.
And I got the invite. I was like, this is crazy.
You should have went just for the vibes.
No, I did go for the vibes. I was there.
Oh shit.
I just was on the sidelines, like looking back. At this point, I would have raced with my fucked up shoulder, but that would have been dumb. But
I remember that was the first time I met Dave TDO. Have you ever heard of TDO? Team Dog Eat Out? It was a team. It was like a Facebook team I used to be on like before I met Liam, because they used to like shit on LBDR. Because they used to
I've heard of it. I don't know shit about it though.
Yeah, no, it was like just this dude from Texas, like the homie Dave though. And it was the first time I met him though was at Catalina.
Dog Eat Out.
But by the time I met him, I was already like deep in with Liam, so it was like kind of weird. It's like, bro, remember the TDO shit, but like not anymore though. Type shit.
Damn, things were a little bit like clicked out.
It was political.
Moment. Definitely.
But it was like not really though. But it was though.
Well, I think
and you only had, if you was around at the time, that makes sense to you.
No,
it
for
wasn't,
sure.
but it was though.
Well, it's because the scene was probably at its biggest point at that time.
Yeah.
The companies were all, I mean, at least in my lifetime, I feel like that was like
I've seen similar
epitome of it.
I've seen similar shit in fingerboarding.
Yeah.
Where it's like when like Mike was younger and shit, like the owner of Flatface and shit, like there was a lot of bullying of companies, like, but like, bro, he was bullying like men, like these like dudes who had fingerboard, but it's like the power of Flatface was too much. It was like it was crippling niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like in the forums and shit. So I seen that shit before. Like I seen that energy, like of how if a powerful brand, you like how they move, they could shut people down. Like I seen that shit.
Well, let's get into fingerboarding. Like, what's Flatface? There's a company.
That's a crazy intro, but like Flatface is just a bunch of people that love to have fun. Like Flatface is a company run by Mike Schneider. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like Mike, that's my guy, bro. That's my guy. Probably my richest friend, honestly.
How'd you meet Mike? Like, how'd you get linked up with him?
Dude, just when I was a teenager, I went to Rendezvous 5 in Massachusetts, bro. And it was just this fingerboard event. And yeah, I met him at that. He was like, yo, bro, come to the after Vu, like come to my house later after. And that's how I just got in with all, and we was all young, like 13 and shit. My parents drove me to
13?
Yeah. I was like, or younger, bro. I was like 12 or something. Like, nah, was I 12? Yeah, no, I was like 12 and shit when I met them, bro. I just turned 13 type shit.
Damn.
Like, yeah, like the first time, like Mike was like, yo, you could come to my after party. Like they had a little after Vu at his parents' house, right? And his parents' house. So my parents drove me to his parents' house, and we all chilled there. There was like a sleepover and shit. But they was all like smoking. They was all smoking OG Kush, and like I remember that was the best weed I had ever smoked in my life. Like, cause they had OG Kush and purple Kush and shit. And we was in a circle just smoking blunts and shit. We get back to the house. One of these dudes passes out, bro. Like his head like hit the kitchen floor.
From
like,
smoking weed? Too much weed?
Yeah, my guy Drake. He's still out. Drake. Remember when Drake passed out? He probably won't see this shit, but yeah, that shit was crazy. But yeah, fingerboarding was like, so it was like a different thing than skating, just because like we met each other when we was younger, and it was like there was never egos in fingerboarding, just because everyone's playing with the fucking like toy and having the best fun, you know. So like, fingerboarding's great. But after Adrian Pennell fucked my hand up at Acme, I can't really fingerboard anymore, because I can barely make a fist, bro.
Oh my god. Yeah. Dude, that's so how How do you even plan that happening? I saw the clip of that.
Yeah, I mean this fucking bitch, Adrian Pennell, right? This like super fucking weak Frenchman, right? This dude, he fucked up his like wrist, right? So he had a knuckle puck. He had like a cast, and he had like a puck on this shit. And he was like, "Fuck it, I'll still skate." Like, fuck it. And so he was skating and shit. Like, literally, I remember telling him, like, yo, that's gnarly, but, like, stupid as fuck. And then, like, shortly after I said that, he, like, handicapped me, but it's all chill. Well, not really, but, like, so what happened was...
Not really.
He, like, crashed into this dude in front of me, right?
Yeah.
And then, in the frenzy of him crashing, he, like, tried to get on his board and totally failed and, like, kicked his board up, like, up at an angle into the apex. Where, guess what? Little old me was minding his fucking business, trying to avoid the crash. And here comes Adrian Pennell's board. It caught my hand at the perfect time on the mids board. And just, like, literally, I think I have nerve damage, bro. Like, I can't even... It's the worst break I've ever had. Like, it was crazy. Cactus Kevin was like, bro, I'll pull it straight. My shit was, like, literally like this, but, like, to the side. Like, my forearm pointing this way, these two... But, like, my shit is right here.
Like gang sign.
Like, they're pointing, no, like, just, like, totally broken. Like, broken to shit. Like, they're pointing up to the, and they're like this. Like, they're like this right here. Like, right here is, like, it's fucked up, bro. There's a picture of it where my hands, it's just like, damn, bro. Yeah.
Well, dude, the riding the mids board does not help either. Like,
yeah,
the rails of that board.
Yeah.
Mids board, probably my favorite board of all time. The only drawback, the outside of those rails could handicap your fingers potentially.
Oh yeah.
Or someone else's. For sure.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
Photos.
Oh no. For the listeners, we are looking at No. We're looking at pictures of Ed's fingers right now.
I just kind of I'm trying to hold it up because it's so like fucked, bro. Dude. Like, oh yeah, you can see how it was exactly. You see how it's like.
No.
You see that? Yeah.
No.
You see that shit? Yeah, totally destroyed my hand. You see that shit?
What a like. And like it had to have.
I'm kind of glad he take. Look at him hold it. Look at this like. Look at the dude. He's like, bro,
No.
You're fucked, dude. He's like looking at this shit. He's like, bro. I was screaming in the ambulance, bro, and like they just carted me off and shit. I was done, bro.
That's your fingerboard hand too.
Yeah, it's done.
Why?
Yeah, it's done, so. Thanks, Adrian.
How did it happen? Happen to that?
Fuck you, Adrian. And John Fletch. This dude is from France, bro. So when you fucking make a fucking post about who's the best U.S. downhill skater, like, and you put this dude on it when I'm in that, it's okay, bro. You know what? Let's move on, bro.
We'll move on.
This dude's from France. He's not even. Come on, bro. It's all chill though. It's all chill. It's cool.
Let's keep riffing on the fingerboard shit because this shit really intrigues me because I don't know shit about it.
Does it? Okay.
At all? Yeah, I want to get into it a little bit more because like, how the hell do you get sponsored fingerboarding? Like
a lot of solitary time at a desk, like becoming very good.
Yeah.
Now, so, like I met a lot of my like good friends. I met like through fingerboard forums and shit.
Okay. Like a silverfish kind of scenario, but fingerboarding.
Yeah, like that's why when I got into skating and like there was like silverfish, I was done with the forums. I was like, bro, I'm skating now, like, cause like it was like an indoor shit. It was like, bro, I'm not. I spent so much time on this one forum. It was called Finger Flip Inc. FFI. That was like the fingerboard forum. And it's like, bro, I spent so much time on the forums. It's like, by the time I heard about silverfish, it was like a longboard forum. That's whack as fuck. Like, longboarding is like an outdoor thing. Like, just the concept that there was a forum for it. I was like, what? Like, that's so crazy.
Dude, I didn't. Silverfish was slightly before my time also. Like, I started getting into longboarding, and it was like, I knew about silverfish, but like, Facebook and I think Instagram had just started up, and like,
yeah.
I remember once I got to Instagram, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
it definitely wasn't something you needed.
No. I feel like like I was saying, it was like a little before my time.
Yeah.
I'd say. Yeah, but like, what's the deal with a pro model? Do you get like royalties off pro model fingerboard? Let's talk money. Did you make money off fingerboarding?
Nah, it's not really to that point. It's not really like that, honestly. It's like, honestly, a lot of to make money in fingerboarding, you kind of have to like have your own business type of shit.
I see. No
You
kidding.
get like, nah, yeah. It's like you know what I'm saying? It's not really like that. It's like more of like a gesture type shit. Like in most cases, there are some companies that do pay people like off their pro models and shit, but that's like not my situation, honestly.
I was peeping some boards. Those shits are expensive as fuck. It was like $130.
Yeah, for like a complete.
Yeah, dude, I was like, you could buy a normal skateboard.
Yeah.
For like maybe cheaper.
Yeah.
But anywho, yeah, I just found that very intriguing.
Yeah, fingerboarding is dope. It's a good time.
Oh yeah, I remember one time I was trying to use one of your boards. This is like probably 4 or 5 years ago. I think I was at like Rick and David's, and I was like fucking around with like your board, and you were like, "You can use this board." Like, you can't be fucking around on my nice board like that, dude. You're making the board look bad. I was like, damn.
The cringeness of like some people when they fingerboard, it's just like, fuck it, a lot of weight and shit.
Oh yeah, I was ultra cringe. Like, I don't know what I'm doing.
But yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, I wanted to fingerboard, forever. But Adrian Pennell had different fucking plans for me, bro. Different plans for me.
Gotta get on your Switch game, dude. I guess.
That's what, like, I was texting Mike, like, one time he's asking me for clips for a Christmas montage, and I'm, like, texting him, like, mad as fuck, like, yo, I'm done with fingerboarding. But it's like, they don't understand, like, the traumatic injury I went through. Like, the whole fingerboard scene doesn't really understand it, I don't think. I mean, I posted some about it, but, like, I don't know, you know what I mean? I never like made a video like, hey, like look at the pictures. Like, I could make a video with like fucking, with like to some Beethoven and like with just my face, and then I sprinkle the pictures in. Then I like put an X over Adrian's face. I could go crazy.
Just like slides.
Yeah, I could go crazy, but you know what I'm saying?
It's all good. Did you go overseas to compete
for fingerboarding?
Yeah.
Nah, I never to compete. There's this world championship in Germany called Fast Fingers. And that's like the shit. But I never went to one. But I did go to Germany, to Schwarzenbach in 2011. We went for like 12 days. And
Dang.
Yeah, bro. That's the first skateboard I actually got was like Martin Uhrenberger gave me a fucking 8-inch wide Black River deck. And there's like, at that time, those were super wide in like 2011, 2010.
Yeah.
Like, that was wide as fuck, an 8-inch like pool deck and shit. Like, that's before that really caught on and shit.
Yeah.
So I was hyped and shit, you know what I mean? But yeah. I remember just drinking warm German beer in fucking Germany. Seeing all the dudes, man. Shout out to the owner of Berlin Wood.
Wait, how old were you drinking German beers?
Oh, I was like 15, 16, actually.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Ed goes hard.
Yeah, by the time I turned 21, it was like, damn, I'm finally...
You're like, I've lived a whole lifetime.
I get to do this. This isn't as cool anymore.
That is cool. I can't get in trouble for this. It's fucking lame.
Yeah.
I saw you, you've been over to Spain to skate downhill, though, haven't you?
Yeah. I went in 2017 to finish my Dissonant part.
Dude. Yeah.
It was dope, man. I went to go stay with a dude I never met, David Booty. And I remember just, traveling so fucking long, like half a day, flights and shit. And like meeting a dude. And like, he was just like standing there like this. Like when I got out the fucking bus, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, what is this trip? It's about to be gnarly, bro. ended up being like one of the coolest dudes ever, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah. But it was one of those things where it was like we were similar people, like, and got along, you know what I mean? It could have like not worked like that, but it did, though. It was like beautiful. And he showed me all the runs and had a great fucking time. They have better bandages over there. Like the bandages are like high tech. It's crazy.
Discovered that so you took some spills.
Oh yeah. Going into the Mediterranean Sea heals those shit quicker too.
Oh my god.
Cause I was in a K-Rhymes vibe, bro. I had shorts on and 187s. And I was like, bro, I'm one of the best. Like that was just like in my head. That's it. So I was getting smoked just on runs I never skated before.
Oh my gosh. You got to be careful going for the K-Rhymes aesthetic, dude.
Yeah.
You got to pack a lot of red shorts.
I remember the craziest time I got smoked was like, I had passed a follower, dude. Who I passed the dude who was leading me. Oh, bro, what was the dude's name? Fucking, I forget it now. But homie was fucking Pisto, bro. Pisto was the homie. Like I asked Garrett about Pisto too, bro. Pisto was the homie. But like, cause he didn't speak a lot of English, bro. But you know what I'm saying? So he would just say shit like food, weed, spliff. Like,
and you're like,
beer.
You're speaking my language.
Yeah, he was amazing. But he was leading, and I fucking passed him on a hairpin. And then there was it was fucking super straight. And then it kind of curved left. It was next to a cliff, and there was like pine needles on the outside, bro. Mm-hmm. And then I fucking ate shit, but then out on the cliff was like fucking rocks. Like it was like a cliff of like rocks, like because they made this shit like that.
Yeah,
it was dumb as fuck. And this is like I fucking washed out on the pine needles and like ragdolled on the rocks on the side of the cliff, and like my K-Rhymes fit. Like it was, I just got
in my K-Rhymes fit
brutalized, bro.
Your knees are crazy protected, but nowhere else.
Exactly. Like what? Like it's so stupid.
Got bodied. Knees are
God.
good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that clip. Is that a Psycho Spot? Is that?
Yeah, I filmed Psycho Spot.
Dude, that road looks fucking.
Yeah, it's dope.
Is there big cracks and shit in that road or what?
Yeah, there's like shit that you have to know that. Yeah, what am I gonna do when I get there? Like, don't go there. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's not. It's probably crazier now. Probably gets crazier every year. But it was definitely a line coming from like Maryland. It was like Maryland, but like if I was like dreaming a Maryland spot and like half the road was falling off, you know what I'm saying? It was manageable, but it was just like really scenic and cool looking shit.
Dude, that clip's sick. This is a good time to segue into talking about Dissonant skateboards.
Oh hell yeah! Shout out Anthony.
How did linking up with Dissonant come about?
Bro, I had just burnt so many fucking bridges, dude. You know what I mean? And Anthony was there, bro. Anthony was there. He was starting up a company. You know what I'm saying? And I was fucking down with this shit, bro. This was before I even lived in NC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I was down with that shit. And then like, yeah, he was making incredible fucking boards, bro. And yeah, he made me the brick and then the Racer G.
The Racer G was sick.
Hell yeah.
I got a I don't know, the muff board. It's not like I don't even know.
The Dissonant video, bro. Like that's a historical NC shit.
The team edit of the Dissonant
video. I drove
video,
down here to do the premiere, bro.
Dude, that premiere, we need to do more of those.
For real.
That was the coolest shit ever.
Yeah.
I don't even know if we're invited back to that bar ever. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't even know where was that at.
I might have browned out. I don't know. Yeah. It's in Canton.
Oh, okay. Bad. That shit was fire.
That shit was... If the listeners, if you haven't seen the Dissonant Skateboards team edit, I don't know what it's called. It came out...
Just look up like the Dissonant video. Dissonant Skate video.
It's incredible. I think, did Tej edit that? He edited it and filmed a lot of it too. Incredible.
Yeah.
It's I would put it on my must watch list for sure.
He filmed most of the only thing he didn't film was the shit I think that I filmed in Spain, honestly.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, I should give Tej more credit. I think he might have filmed
he filmed all of it. Yeah. David Booty did all my Spain shit though. Oh god.
So what was the Dissonant lineup? You had David Boubier, Kevin Kang,
man, legendary.
Marshall.
Big Muff.
Fuck, who am I forgetting? There's more people, isn't there?
There was like a dude who did skated like street and shit.
Fuck, dude, I'm so sorry if I'm blowing your name right now.
I've
been drinking Miller Lights.
Yeah, there's a dude I'm forgetting for sure.
But yeah, check that shit out if you haven't. That was a cool time for me too, like because I had just moved to Asheville like probably a few months before that from Boone, and I was like, holy shit, like Asheville is popping off. Like, wow. That really made me that like.
Nah, but honestly, me and Teej did big things, bro. Me and Teej did big shit, bro. Shout out Teej, bro.
Shout out Teej.
Honestly, like a lot of people, I feel like a lot of people in North Carolina right now are like pissed that Teej won't film free videos for them.
Yeah.
And I feel like, dude, after what we did with YCNC, I kind of ruined that for TJ and Matt. It was like, they was like, wait, this is fire. Like, why are we doing free shit for these people? You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, dude, it's a huge undertaking.
Yeah.
For one, you know, and it's, I mean, shit. Tej just put in so much work, and he's got a 9 to 5 and shit now. Like, if you want to film with him, you better cough up some money.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, if you're trying to film down here, just send Tej just PayPal him like a, you know,
hefty sum.
Just front him first, and then you might be able to get to him, but otherwise probably unobtainable. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
So, how long after coming down here for that, like, what made you move down to NC? Like, what was the final push that you were like, fuck it, I'm gonna relocate?
In Boone. Like, I stayed in Boone with fucking Tej for like 2 weeks, bro.
Hell yeah.
And I kind of jetted down to Asheville in between then. And I had the fucking best time of my life, bro. Honestly, I had a fucking blast. Just staying in the basement, where Tej was staying at the time.
Those apartments, like,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's so crazy because
I know. I've been there.
With the basement and the shit. Yeah. Where
it's like unfinished.
To live. Yeah.
Yes.
And so I stayed there, bro, for like a week. I was having a blast, bro. Just sleeping in like the fucking basement. Looking back on it like that, that was insane and really nasty, kind of.
You might have like a mold like inhalation thing that'll like come arise in like 30 years from now. Like, yeah, you inhaled some mold
what's
when
crazy?
you were younger.
I stayed in that basement, and then when I moved to Boone, like 2019, my birthday, it had switched ownerships. There's new people living there, and the people that was living there was doing like house parties. And I like did a set, like I did a Ronnie Exotica set.
No
like,
shit.
At that shit, it was like, yeah, it's like on my birthday too was the show. It was crazy, bro. I rehearsed for like a week, like memorizing my own songs and shit. Like it was dope, bro.
I want to go to a Ronnie show.
Yeah, it's dope. It was the best Ronnie show that's ever been happened.
Well, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Has Ed Garner cut ties with Ronnie Exotica?
Oh, dude, that was just a play on like the fucking Kanye memes or the whatever was going on at the time.
I had to ask, you know?
Yeah. I forgot the exact flip of like the meme that was going on. It was like some Kanye West shit.
Hell yeah.
So I just flipped that.
I just had to ask, you know?
Yeah, so fucking stupid, bro.
Are you doing anything with is Ronnie Exotica got things going on right now, or what's your future looking like? It's
kind of been like a year or 2 years since I released my last shit, so yeah, I gotta make some more. I have a couple unreleased songs, but yeah, I kind of just been off I just gotta get back in the music grind. I'm gonna come with some new music though soon.
Hell yeah!
It's been skating, living, you know, soaking it all in.
That's what it's all about, man. Mm-hmm. It's like when you move down here, it's like, well, at least for me, it's like went super hard for like the first couple years, and then you kind of just like settle in, and you're like, this is nice. Like I got everything at my fingertips. It's not going anywhere, you know. Mm-hmm. It's kind of ease on my mind. It's nice to have that at your fingertips, but
yeah, it's a calm lifestyle.
Yeah, for sure. What'd you went to App State, right? What'd you go to school for?
Marketing with like a digital concentration.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I wish I would have gone to App, dude. I didn't know about App.
It was good. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I had a fucking.
That's what college is supposed to be.
I had a lot of fun. I'm not a legend I'm not a legend to the level that you are a legend. But you know what? I did a lot of great things, bro. I did a lot of great things.
You're talking me up too much.
I lived through it. I was there. I seen it.
I was there.
I was there. But yeah, that was a good school, good people, great people. Yeah, good hills.
Did you have the plan? Like, for me personally, when I moved to Boone, I was like, I'm gonna live here for a little bit, but I'm main focus, like, I want to get to Asheville eventually. Did you kind of have that in your mind? Like, as
Not
maybe
really.
being a possibility?
I mean, like, honestly, yeah. Honestly. Because, like, from the start, I wanted to go to Asheville. Mm-hmm. And the only thing that stopped me from getting in was I didn't want to fucking apply to UNCA, bro. Because, because they had that essay. And I like the Boone one didn't.
That was your barrier to entry essay. Fuck that.
And they already let me in. I was like, bro, come on, we're chilling, dude.
I'm in.
Yeah. It's like I wasn't 18 anymore. It's like I'm not gonna write an essay like why I should get in. Like, fuck y'all. Like, I'm smart. Let me in. Let me give you money to take classes here. Like, are you fucking kidding me? But anyway, so yeah, I was like, Boone is close enough. That was my idea. Like, I was like, it's close enough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Super legit. I mean, it was kind of funny. I lived in Boone. I didn't go to school though, and everyone just assumed I like went to school, and I was like, dude, no.
Honestly,
I'm just living here,
bro. Honestly, bro, I'm glad I didn't move straight here.
Yeah,
because I did like it as tumultuous and like fucking like as much of an emotional roller coaster as it was, and like as much shit that happened, it still was a lot of fun, bro. And the skating was pretty good too.
Oh yeah.
Like, I feel like here it's like, it's not as much crazy shit going down, which is good, but it's like, well, maybe I just don't go out anymore. You know what I'm saying? Boone kind of fucking wore me out, but like,
well, yeah, I mean,
like there's no drama of like the small town drama that there was in Boone, which is cool.
Oh yeah, yeah. Boone is definitely like a college town kind of vibe for sure, but that's I wouldn't say one of the few. There's certainly like more than a handful of people that have experienced both living in Boone and living in Asheville. Excuse me. That are,
fucking
downhill
alcoholic.
skate. Like which one's your favorite?
Asheville.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Yeah, me too, dude. I was in Boone like a few weeks ago, and I don't know what you think about this. I'll ask you, but I feel like Boone has a lot of roads that, like Asheville has super gnarly stuff. Boone has definitely super gnarly stuff, but the way the roads are shaped, like I feel like there's a corner on every road that could just like end you. Like Clark's Creek, for instance, both sides. There's just like corners that you're like, why is this corner shaped like this? Even like Big Bear has some like stuff on it that you're like, why did they shape this corner like this?
My first time skating Clark's Creek, Adam Westfall's like axle popped off, like when it was like axles popped off, like in the left, in the left right at the bottom. Oh. And I was just like, whoa, that's my intro. Like, yeah, welcome to Boom. I was like,
no.
I mean, I was about the shits, but I was like, oh, I like this shit. And I said, this is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
You good, Adam? Adam was like, yeah. I was like, damn, this shit is kind of gnarly. I had instant respect for Adam. Like, I was like, he was kind of gnarly. I kind of lost some of that respect when he wouldn't race me 1v1 on Beach Mountain. His stipulation was like we had to stay in the lanes, and I kind of lost respect for him.
Are we talking Beach Mountain Parkway?
Parkway. I was like, bro, let's race for everything. He's like, okay, we have to stay in the lanes though. I was like, what?
You're like, no, I'm trying to cut across those two lanes on the opposite
left,
traffic.
Yes. I'm trying to cut
that'll save me like 15 seconds.
Yeah, I'm trying to cut the blindest shit like on this live road. He's like, no. Because he knew I would do it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
But he probably could beat me straight up, though.
Yeah, Adam's fast as fuck.
And he got, like, so much faster since, like, when I first chowed him on, like, beach.
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't really chow him on anything.
Have you been up there? I heard it's repaved.
Not since they repaved it, bro. I heard that, too. But that's crazy if they did that.
I skated it with Taylor Corker in like
TC, shout
in
out
like
TC.
May. Shout out TC. We took a run, and dude, there was some pretty big cracks. Like I hadn't skated it in years. We were like clacking down some shit, and then I heard it got repaved, and I'm like, shit. That's like one of my favorite roads that I barely skate, just because it's like it's got that like big mountain vibe to it.
I skated that shit with Kobe Hales, and I passed like, I don't know if he passed them too, but I passed like 2 cars on that bitch, bro.
That's so
I
gnarly.
swear it was at night because the sun was going down. I swear I'm not making this shit up. The sun was on its way down. But yeah.
Wait, was this after the night Brixton? Did you go to that? The like full moon
I
Brixton?
think this was just a session we was doing.
Okay.
We went to just go skate shit up there, I'm pretty sure.
Hell yeah. No, that's a good spot. Like, what's
Never won a Brixton.
You never won a Brixton?
Nah, some good second places.
I saw a picture of you winning a Brixton.
Nah, I got a second place.
Was it second?
Yeah. I think maybe 2. I got 2 second place. Wait. Did I win a Brixton?
Dude, I swear, because there was Brixtons going on at Turkey too.
Nah. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, you're right. I did win that turkey race. You're
Okay.
right. I did win something.
I was like, I swear I saw him at a Brixton.
Okay, so the only wins I got is Bungle in the Jungle and that one turkey race. I remember because Will had just moved here.
Yep.
And I was like, I didn't like recognize him because he had cut all his dreads off.
Dude, that
I was
shit
like,
happened to me
I was
too.
Like, why do you look so weird, bro? You look weird as fuck. And I just remember just thinking how weird Will Royce looked and like how he was living in NC now. Because I was in Boone at the time. But I did win that turkey race. I forgot about that. That's kind of fucked up.
I saw a picture. I was like, this is a... Ed is like won this, right? Because
I'm glad you
like
mentioned that, bro.
The Brixton pictures are like, I think that guy won. I don't know.
There was so much shit going down like in Boone in my life. Like in between college and like the chicks I was trying to fuck, like it was a lot of shit going on. It was a lot of shit going on, bro.
A lot of things to take care of.
Like now I just chill, wake up, do shoulder exercises, you know what I'm saying? Relax.
That's a good life. You got to get a little dog, dude, and you'll be golden.
Maximum.
You're
Hell
just like
yeah.
petting your dog, like do it in your shoulders. You'd be living the life. I'm telling you, dude.
Hell yeah. Nah, life is good. We're blessed to live in Nashville.
No doubt. I mean, what do you think about the scene, like since you moved here? What are the things you've seen like kind of change and like stuff like that? Like, who have you seen move to town that's like an up and comer? You'd say
Daniel Meyer,
yeah.
Jesse Fabrizio,
Yep.
Mikey. Fuck with
Definitely.
Mikey.
Shout out.
Shout out Mikey.
I saw him like jump.
Kenny.
Oh, dude, Kenny goes hard.
Dan Fonts.
Dan goes super hard.
And these are people that just like they go hard, bro. These are disruptors too. Like that's why they're YC members too. Like we don't do status quo shit. Like if you like to just be a pussy and like not go hard, that makes us feel bad. We don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? You could see it on our face, like, and we do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I like this scene, bro. I like this scene. It's in a good state. People are fucking shook. Like it's great, bro. It's great. You could see all the people that love to do it. They just love it. All the haters is getting so fucking mad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah.
it's so funny. Like it's great. It's a great time. It's a
Hell
great
yeah.
time, bro.
Oh yeah, always having a good time. I mean, YC is deep
Yeah, bro.
in NC right now.
Yeah.
You've pretty much infiltrated. Is this part of that like that shit you're talking about? Is this YCDH?
It's like you blinked.
Covert
It's like
ops?
you blinked and it
Whoa.
was all here.
Whoa,
Come on, bro.
this is more tactical than I thought.
Yo, what? But yeah, man. Yeah, the scene is good, man. There's a lot of people doing a lot of great shit. I don't know. I feel like this summer we need to have some more like little local events and shit. But honestly, everyone's skating all the time. You know, people are working, doing their lives, skating. It's in a good spot right now.
I think it is too.
I don't really have any qualms about the scene here. It's good. It's good.
I think what we're missing is like going back to like the Dissonant video release party. Like, we need to do more stuff like that. Like,
yeah.
Like, maybe, like, an awards thing. Like, even if it's, like, some bullshit or something, or, like, a video release. Something like that to, like, bring everyone... I like when we're, like, all in the same spot, like... Especially if we're all out of like a brewery or something. It's like we just absolutely took this over.
Yeah.
Like
that shit's great. I mean, but that takes like people with visions, like accomplishing them, you know? Like,
we need something. Like,
we need more shit. We need more shit.
Like,
I need to get the spark back. Me personally, like when I was doing YCNC, like I was in a fucking militant, dedicated mode. Like the fastest I was ever skating, you know what I'm saying? It was a different mindset. And I feel like you need that to do like those big projects and shit. And I feel like I don't know who's doing it, me personally. I mean, I guess that is a call out, but you know what I mean? When I want to do something, I fucking do it. I do it and then I do it, you know what I'm saying? So it's
I mean, you did all that on your own accord. Like I got a vision, you got the people, you know, that can help make it come to fruition. And
not even to toot my own horn on some like fucking egotistical like dickhead shit. This is just what happened. You know
Well, I think it's good, like anyone out there listening, like if you got an idea for a video or like something like an event or something, like make it happen. Like everyone that's making things happen, it's not like they know what they're doing. It's just like it starts with the vision. And you gotta just like do it.
Yeah, like actualization is always better than fucking trying to deliberate and fucking tailor make like be too involved on trying to perfect the product before you start doing anything.
Yeah,
that's what we talked about earlier a little bit.
Like just go for it. Like don't worry about what people are gonna say or any of that. Like just
because if you fucking really care and you keep doing it, it'll come around to what it's supposed to look like. And
exactly.
You'll keep, you know what I mean? That's more important. It's just action.
No doubt. Like, so I think this year, like, I think 2023 though, I feel like this is the year for like NC. Like I feel it. Like I don't know. Like I know a lot of people got big plans and things going on, and I don't know. I feel it in the air.
Hell yeah.
I think there's going to be some cool shit happening this year.
The talent's at the best level it's ever been.
Oh, yeah. For sure. I mean...
And it'll start just like certain people getting certain looks, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Open it up for the rest of the field like their peers.
Yeah.
That's how it'll start, man.
That's how it starts. Like, and especially like if you got an idea too, like, and you need help or something, reach out. We got such a good community here. Like, I mean, even just doing this podcast, I'm reaching out to the friends all the time. Like,
don't let your ego get in the way, because it's like we're all here we all want this shit to grow, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
we need to fucking get our egos out the way and work together more if we can, you know what I'm saying?
Got to work together. That's how everyone wins. Like, tell you what. So. But I think it's coming. Like I feel like it's coming around like that. So, you know, we'll see about that.
Nah, I got real hope in the future, man.
Yeah, me too. I like what's going on. Mm-hmm. Well, I got another guest question.
Yeah.
I feel like this would be a good time.
Let's do it.
So, this one is from Matthew Deitch.
Oh shit.
Yo Ed, what up? It's Matthew here. We've had some pretty good race heats together. I think back to Munsville, thinking finals, a heat at Pagoda, and both times you did the same thing, which is while you're in front of me, you just started swerving back and forth, carving all over the road, making sure I couldn't get past you, just looking back and swinging in front of me. So my question for you is,
Cold
you got any
Trotter
other
relates
good
with
stories
this story
about dirty racing tactics?
Yes, I definitely do, Matt. Like, literally, fucking the finals of fucking Jefferson, I literally just like, I just K-rhymes the shit out of Cold Trotter, bro. And that, when I say that, I mean like, I saw this shit. I saw Pat Switzer just sniffing K-Rhymes' ass while he's just playing perfect defense. You know what I mean? Like, literally, Because he knew like when he would want to pass him, so he blocked it off. And that's what I did to Cole Trotter. And like I remember it, but it's crazy that like Matt's like yo, I did that too. I probably was just like skating. That's how I skate. I'm so squirrely. But yeah.
Wait, so what'd you pull? Let's talk about what happened what'd you do? What was your move?
At Jefferson?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I just played defense, bro. I just like read every point where he would try to make a move and vacuum the space. So like literally he had to slow down. Literally, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't pass me, so he had to be behind me, which forces him to slow down like that. And yeah.
I wish we could have battled each other in the finals that year. But we battled each other in the semifinals.
This dude, damn, you hugged me, bro. Chris Anders passed me. And you fucking, I'm so glad we got to this. You fucking like grabbed me, bro. This dude straight up grabs me. Yo, the camera, bro.
Grabs a lot. Grabs a lot.
What's that? Is that a grab? That's a grab, bro.
I tripped.
You straight up grabbed me, bro. I had to fucking tell Madison. Madison was like, bro, do you want to replay it? I'm like sitting here like, I'm not even this guy who's bitching about restarting. But this guy really trying to tackle me because he didn't want me to pass him. Like, this shit was crazy, bro. Well, what was going through your mind when you fucking grabbed me right before the finish line, bro? Let me ask you that fucking question, man.
What was going through my mind? I don't know. It just seemed like a good idea.
All right, man.
Honestly, what happened was like we were battling in the semifinals, and Matt King came in first, and we were like battling for second hard. Mega hard.
That was Chris Anders who passed.
Chris Anders passed at the very last second.
Because you set him up. That's your friend, right?
I did not.
You set him up because they were happy. I had to 1v1 him. What'd I do to him?
I
did him dirty. Okay.
I'm sure like Chris is probably bummed at me for all this to this day. It was like, but in the end, I was trying to go to finals.
I feel it.
And my wheels say cheat to win. And at some point in your racing career, it kind of gets to your head.
Nah, it was crazy. Like, literally, I was chilling. I was like, all right, whatever. Dad did that shit. But then we was on the way up, and then they was joking in the U-Haul. Yo, I was like, wait. Nah, I'm not getting holed out like this, bro. We gonna redo this shit.
No, I mean, yeah.
You made like some type of joke, like, while we was talking about it with Madison, like, and I was like, wait, what? Like, nah. Like, it got me, like, I was like, nah, bro. Like, no, we redoing this shit. Like, fuck that.
No, I DQ'd myself. I was like, well, we were, we were getting pretty shouldery. First off,
dude, you fucking grabbed me right before the finish line. What the fuck are you talking about?
That was after. I don't know. I don't know what was gonna happen, but I was going demon.
Okay.
No doubt.
Okay.
Like, I wanted to go to finals, and I feel like some people thought I was like trying to like get Chris to go to finals or something.
I thought that.
I don't know. Like, I want to go to finals. Why would I want him? Like,
I thought it was some inside NCDA shit where like,
no.
I was like, bro, these guys do not want me to win. And there was like a call went out where they was like, yo, stop him by any means necessary.
Dude, I was seeing that.
Because that's where my brain works. It'd be going crazy, bro.
I was seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I was like, holy shit. I could go to finals.
I feel it.
Dude,
no hard feelings, bro.
No hard feelings. Love you, bro. But dude, I'll tell you what. That last section of Jefferson is maybe the most heartbreaking section of a race course because you could blow people away in all the corners and they could sandbag, and if they got like a real good tuck, just like dust you.
That's what I'm saying to you, bro. That's what I'm saying to you, bro. Like, I played defense on Cole Trotter after the last left, like in that part.
So you did like the same thing I was trying to do, but you didn't.
I did it right. Like I didn't let him pass me. Like I didn't fuck up like you did and let me pass. I like that. Like where you made that mistake, I cut him off again. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you were like,
and it was so crazy because
you knew what I was trying to do.
You know why I did that to him? Because he was getting such, and to this day, I mean, now he's fucking on Prism and what's the company? The wheels, Blood Orange.
Yeah,
but he was getting such big power bags back then. I was like, bro, this is why my powers boxes are little. It's because he's gay. So I was like, nah, bro, he's not beating me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, come on, man. Oh, man.
We're like, I better be getting a big box after this.
It's all politics, who you know, how much you suck dick and shit. That's what it is.
All right, Ed.
Yo.
I got a few questions I like to ask everyone.
Shoot.
At the end. All right, I'll shoot. Here goes.
What's up, man? What's up?
Round lip or square lip?
It depends the situation, man. It depends the situation. I cannot choose one. I like both. I like the round. I like the square. I like to go fast. I like to fucking style on them. Ja. I like it all, man. Both.
You got to pick one though.
I gotta pick one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go round lip because Jesse Breeman told me when I first visited SF. He said, "Yo, in SF, we use one wheel for everything." He looked me straight in my eye and said that. And we was on Volante checkers at the time, so I started bombing on Volante checkers. You can ask Dan. It was crazy. I fell sometimes.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, it really was.
All right, we'll keep it moving. Let's see, open road or gated residential?
Open road. There's nothing better than the open road. If you don't like the open road, that's your preference. You can like whatever you like, but you're a pussy. And the open road is better.
Facts. All right. If you had to pick an all-star lineup of skate friends to go out skating all day with, who you taking and where you going?
Okay.
That could fit in like a car.
In the car, I'm taking Dan Fonts,
Hell yeah.
Danny Danko,
Oh, shout out.
Pete Loft. I'm taking Pete Loft with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw in Mac Holmes. I'm gonna throw in Mac Holmes into that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Jacob Roberts.
That's a sick car.
Yeah, and that's the car, bro. And where we're gonna go?
Yeah, where you going?
We're gonna go. We going to Vancouver, bro.
Vancouver?
We go to skate some BPs and shit.
Pull up.
Yeah, just some totally random shit, bro. You feel me? Yeah.
Go hit the BPs in the rain.
That should be a crazy car, bro. That should be like some king of the road type shit, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
Oh God.
Mids van reboot.
It's like some YC shit, like ×3, bro.
And I wanted to see, just to kind of nerd out on like gear and shit. What's your daily driver? What are you riding?
I'm on a Prism Cold Trotter board.
All right.
And I got some OG caliber precisions that I kind of revamped a little bit. I set them to rolling tree, got them chopped down to 9 inches.
Okay.
And I kind of got some new pivot cups and redid the bearings. I mean, not the bearings, the bushings and shit. So it's like all the pieces are new. I kind of modernized the fucking axles and shit, you know? So it's dope. Yeah. Then I rock like whatever wheels I can get my hands on. No sponsors these days. Shout me out. You know I'm the best.
Oh yeah.
Shut up. Send me some free wheels.
Yeah. Yeah, hit that up.
Yeah, hit me up. It's a no-brainer. But yeah.
It's obvious.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you've been like on a free ride grind.
Yeah. After I filmed
recently.
YCDH, it was like good. But actually after the Adrian Pennell shit, like, cause I was literally about to go like
Shout out? I mean, never mind.
Like literally, like I can't say it because I want you to not get flagged on this video. But literally, literally, bro. But yeah, like literally do that. But anyway, though, what was you talking about? What was we talking about before that? We was talking about something, bro. But
We were talking about what you were riding. We were talking about
Oh.
trying to get hooked up by a company.
Oh yeah, no, that's not what we was talking about. We was talking about. Anyway, that's what I'm riding, bro. And whatever wheels, I don't know where we ended, but that's what I'm riding, bro.
Oh no, we were talking
What was
about
that about?
how you've been free riding.
Oh yeah. Cause I was racing hard after YCTH, and then like I was on some shit, and then like I was going really fast and shit. But then, like yeah, at Acme, like I fucked that shit happened practice day, so like I had to go home. You know what I mean? Shout out to fucking Chase, his parents, and Chase. But like Chase told me like, he's like, I know you would be in the finals, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then I went back home and I fucking got surgery and chilled and eventually moved to NC. But when I got back, I kind of didn't hang up the race board, the Ferrari, but I was just like, bro, like I can't. How many more times can I get handicapped? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
It's like, okay. I mean, it's okay. I didn't get to see this through, like how fast I could go, how I could compete with the best around the world. You know what I mean? I didn't really get to see that dream through, but it's okay. I still get to skate. I still have skill. So that's what I really had to pivot.
I mean, there's still time too.
It's all good, man. Yeah.
You know?
I'm
Like-
looking into a second surgery because
Yeah.
thinking it might, I don't know, but yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, I still have a lot of fun skating. It's still amazing. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's still great. I love it, man.
We need you to save the industry again.
Again, for the third time.
For the third time. Ronnie has single-handedly saved the industry. Twice. Already.
Yeah, man. But hey, shout out to like downhill skateboarding, man. A lot of great memories over the years, like really shaped and formed me as a person. It's been fucking great. And yeah, a lot of great people out there who helped me along the way, believed in me. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, downhill's in a great spot right now. You know, it's in our hands. I feel like it's got like a kind of skating in the 90s vibe where like, you know, there was like a little burst that like the, you know, there's the 80s was like the 80s for downhill was like when the heyday of budgets and shit. And now, like now everyone's broken shit. But I feel like there's another era coming, bro. I feel like there's another era coming.
It's got to be coming.
Yeah.
We'll see what the next wave entails.
It's going to be great.
Yeah. But no, I definitely agree with you. Yeah. It's pretty accurate. I
Just
think.
shout out everybody. Like, keep doing what you're doing and keep the stoke high, the love high. Like, keep being a fucking narrator of your story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like my man Dan over here. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we chilling. We this is the best. This is the best shit ever, bro. You know what I mean? That's why we all moved down here. You know what I mean? We didn't move down here for the breweries or anything, bro. For Pizza Mine, you know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Yeah, so it's just great, man. It's really special. Yeah, that's it.
Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, appreciate the words, Ed. Thanks again for coming on the 35 All Grip.
Hell yeah.
All right. Thank y'all for listening. Peace.
Right on. Roy. Make history, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo.